So with Google going through and putting a huge push on local, Bing putting a push on local, everybody kind of making local SEO the go-to these days. There's something that we need to really focus on, and this is getting the local wins quick. And in order to do this, you need to become the local authority. And what does that mean? It means that when somebody is associating your company with a town, in my case it's Venice, then I am the local authority. It's not somebody else's company or anything like that. When it comes to my area, I am the local authority. Now, we're going to do that by doing a couple different things. A lot of you have seen me go through and build out this pyramid multiple times for multiple things. But I'm doing it now and I'm doing it with a twist. And what that twist is we're going to really put a focus on the local side. So we're going to start off with our money site, as always. And then we're going to start off with our tiered network. Now, these are just Web 2.0s. I've got the Blogger image up there. You can use whatever Web 2.0 you want. I technically prefer Blogger. I prefer Weebly, things like that, things that have a lot of popularity and juice that Google is actually going to more than likely allow to be indexed. And what I'm going to do on this is on my post, I'm going to, for those of you never seen this before, I'm going to have one link coming out of this blog going to this blog and one coming here. This one is going to link to here, to here, to here. So it's going to kind of spread throughout this whole entire thing. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. It's going to go here, here, and here. This one's going to just come in like this. This one's going to come in here. This one's going to go here and here. This one's going to come here. And then these are going to come down into my money site. And basically what I'm doing is I'm building obviously a pyramid, but what I'm building is I'm building a trust flow because they're all going to be niche related and they're all going to be pushing the same style, same local type feel. And what I mean by the local type feel is I'll go through and I'll show you a couple of mine that I built out to give you an idea of how I'm doing this. And unfortunately, there's no software out there that can do this. This is something you've got to build by hand. And it does take some time, but it's well worth it. So what I've got is, like, this is one of my corner pieces. And this is just basically a Weebly blog. But you'll notice up here, the URL is actually Venice FL because that is where I'm located. All my content is on Venice. And I really don't have anything on here about marketing and SEO and website design. It's all local stuff. So my very first page is, lifestyle amenities in Venice, Florida. I've got things to do. That's more of the things to do in Florida, just kind of a link across with the dog park, little things like that. And then this is my about me section. The about me section, I'm putting a little bit more information on there as far as I'm a local marketer, things like that. And then when I come down here, I've got one link, and this does not even link to my main site. Actually, this one does link to my main site. I'm sorry. This one links to my main site. The other ones that I have in the rest of this tier do not. They go to not a parasite site, but kind of along those lines. Something just kind of, I'm working on taking over positions 1 through 10 for my keywords, not just 1 and whatever. I want the full home page. So with that being said, that one links out there. Some of my blog posts, like this blog post goes through, and I'm not sure exactly where this one links. It links to these two right here, somewhere along here. I'd have to really go through and dig. It might be here on the home page where it's doing it. Yeah, so that one's my home page is actually linking to one of my blog spots, and that one is linking to my other blog spot. So it's actually linking to these two sites right here. And these are just basically blog spots or blogger, blogs, blog spot, whatever you want to call it. And it's kind of the same thing. It's all, Venice Theater Landmark, Venice, Florida, things to do downtown, website design trends, just things keeping it local. And what I have over here is because I have a profile that's going to pop up on every single one of these I do. What I've done is put this over to one of my other sites. It's not my main money site. And the reason it's not my main money site is because I don't need that being spammed all over the place and that type of thing, because this SEO Venice FL site actually has a link to my main money site. So you can kind of see what the direction I'm going with this is. I've got a few EMDs that I'm pushing up. Um, but this one actually goes through and it links to this page. If you go through on here, you can see that's just basic local information. It's got a link going to WebZini. That one's going to the FL site. So this one is actually, if you go through and you look in my pyramid, it's actually going to be one of these sites right here. So it kind of gives you an idea of where I'm at in my pyramid and how I'm pushing this down, because they all push all the way through. So as this pushes, and I can throw a whole bunch of backlinks at this one, throw backlinks at this one, throw backlinks here, throw backlinks here, but it all pushes down to these two right here, and that all pushes into my money site. And that's really what I'm looking for, is I'm trying to build that local authority. And the reason I want to build that local authority is because local authority matters when it comes to AI search. So when it comes to AI search, if you do a quick little search, well, there's in ChatGPT right now, we'll do SEO Venice FL. And this is just by me doing branding. This is by me doing my little local authority stuff, things of that nature. And you can see that I'm sitting #1 in the search already. So that is something that is really, really pushing me. I'm not using any gimmicks. I'm not using anything that's going to work today, not work tomorrow. What I'm really focusing on is becoming the local authority. So when somebody is doing a search for me, whether it's in a large language model or whether it's on Google, I am the one that's going to show up on that. And what I mean by I'm the one that's going to show up on that is, we'll just go up here and we'll pull in Google real quick. Let's go to incognito. And we'll do, if you do SEO Venice FL, you have my site here, which is above the AI overview. I got to work on my map a little bit. And then you should have another one that's starting to raise right here. So I've actually got 2 in the top 10 already. And then I've got more that are coming along the ways that have only been up for about 4 or 5 days now. So as you can see, I'm pushing higher and higher and higher. And eventually what's going to happen is I'm going to take over all this in here. And that's just by building out these local niches and local domain sites where everything is based around location. So hopefully that'll help some of you guys out, help you start getting a little bit better in, 1, Google Maps, because this does help with Google Maps. 2, your local authority, so that when somebody does a search for something local, it becomes you. And 3, it also help you with the large language models. So stay tuned. I have a whole bunch of stuff coming for everybody. It's going to be coming within the next few days. I plan on launching probably, I'm going to guess Monday or so, a whole entire new system for everything. So I will see you all then.